Welcome to the presentation of our new scheduling app with notification dashboard. Today I'd like to show you how to create flexible schedules for different processes in Klopotek, e.g. for production and for editorial, but of course you can also create schedules for marketing, sales and all areas that you could think of. You decide for yourself which templates are created for the different schedules and with which tasks and deadlines they're filled. In the notification dashboard, all these tasks are then displayed as soon as a schedule has been created using a template and then started. Thus, in the notification dashboard, all outstanding tasks are collected, which can then be processed by the user directly there. So much for theory, now let's have a look into the software. We start on our Stream homepage and first switch to the notification dashboard. Because we imagine that a user starts the working day by first getting an overview of all tasks, which tasks are still open and what's to do next. In our dashboard, we now see 4 different widgets, all of which are fetched from the different schedules. We have available tasks, we have all started tasks, we have planned tasks, and we also have a list of all completed tasks. When I click on a task, the detail view opens and I get a little more information about the task. For example, I can see the status, I can see the deadlines, I can also see what schedule is linked to it and also what objects are assigned to it. In the line above, I have a few more ad hoc functionalities available. I can have a look at all of the defined to-dos for this task. I can delegate this task to a colleague. And I can use a jump out to work on it in a different application. This jump out here brings me directly to the schedule that's lying underneath it, which I'm going to show you now. A new tab opens automatically, which brings me directly into the detail view of the schedule. First of all, I can look at some general information about the schedule. So, what kind of schedule is this? This is a marketing schedule. Who is the owner, so who designed it? And what status does it have? Is it active or is it still on hold? Below you see a window that is not quite unimportant. Here you set the time frame for your schedule. So, do you have a defined start date? Or maybe do you know the fixed release date? Whether you set a start or a fixed end date, you can also decide if the planning mode should be forwards or backwards calculated. On the right-hand side, you can see the assigned products to the schedule. If we scroll down a little further, we can now have a look at the corresponding tasks. For this purpose, the Gantt view is available for us, which shows us at one glance where we stand, what predecessor and what successor tasks there are, which tasks are conditional and which run in parallel. However, we can also view a list of tasks by clicking here. Here we have the opportunity to look at all tasks in detail, e.g. whether this is a mandatory task, what priority does it have, what is the defined duration for this task, and also, if we scroll down a little bit, what are the defined resources? Who is responsible for this task? Since we are on a schedule that has already been started, we cannot make any changes here now. By the way, you can start, pause, and stop all of your schedules up here in this toolbar. Now, I'd like to show you how you're creating such a schedule. To do this, I change to the start page of the app and open a wizard, which guides the user through the creation step by step with the use of templates. The idea is that a team leader or a dedicated person defines templates so that the editor or production manager only has to select a template and a title and doesn't have to create individual tasks with timeframes, prioritizations, and pre- and successor tasks every time. Therefore, I open the Manage Schedules. A pop-up window appears, and I can now go ahead and select a title. Now I can already see what schedules are already available for this title. I can now change into Create Schedule, where all of the available templates are listed. And I can now choose the production template, and I click on Create. Now I can set a time frame. I'd like to start today, for example, and I can also go ahead onto the Edit Tasks tab and choose if I want to exclude some of the tasks that have been defined. If I now go back to the schedule page, I can now, from here on out, start the schedule. And once I've pressed this key, all of the tasks will now be available in my notification dashboard, which I'm going to show you in a minute. For this, I'm going back to my start page and changing into the notification dashboard. To make things easier, I maximize my window. And I scroll down a little further, and I can see my new schedule with my new title right here. Now, with this, I showed you a nice tour through our notification dashboard and our scheduling app. I hope you got a good first impression and it has become clear that you can create flexible schedules for different processes with the help of the scheduling app. First and foremost for production and for editorial, but also for marketing, sales, and all other areas that you can think of. And I hope it's also become clear how helpful the notification dashboard is, where all tasks from the different schedules are displayed to the user. I'd like to thank you now for your attention, and I very much look forward to the next time. Bye-bye.